student of Trivandrum Dental College, and he did his post-graduation along with me. And he moved to Delhi and became the principal of Maulana Azad Dental College, and lot of achievements in dental profession, and he became the Vice Chancellor of Indraprastha University. He is a good friend of mine, and he has been doing excellent work for the profession. And I'm happy that he is accepted our invitation to receive the Legend in Dentistry Award. And of course, Dr. Ashok Doble, Secretary General, serving Indian Dental Association head office for the last 20 years. And Dr. Aipu also is here, and I thank everyone to be with us on this occasion of the Dentist Day. In the last 20 years of our service, as a token of our care and love to the profession and to the fraternity, this year we are announcing 50% of fees reduction for the children of dentists, dental mechanics, and dental hygienists. Also, to promote better oral health in the rural areas, and also to support the dentists to have, to providing job opportunities, we are starting 50 dental clinics in the rural areas of Kerala to support the dentists and the fraternity. I hope these ventures will help the dentist and will be a motivation for them to come more into the dental profession and love the profession, so that dental profession is something very unique. When I did not get an admission for MBBS, I was little disappointed in the beginning, but when I graduated from Government Dental College as a dentist, I was so happy that, and once I pursued the profession, I could see that this is something which you can give smile to the people. This gives gratitude for the people and for my life. And I'm thankful to the profession for taking me to this level. Thank you. And I hope that this day will cherish you all with the best moments in life. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for such inspiring words.
Light is a universal symbol of truth, knowledge, and understanding. It acts as a guide, keeping us from stumbling in the dark.
And so, keeping up with our glorious traditions, we'd like to begin the event with the lighting of the lamp ceremony before we get the ball rolling. On this note, we request our chief guest, Dr. Navjot Khosa ma'am, IAS, our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Aipu Varghese sir, Rector, SUT Academy of Medical Science, and all dignitaries on the dais kindly step forward and light the lamp as a symbol of the formal inauguration of this event.
Thank you all. I now invite Dr. Sudeep Saab, Associate Dean Faculty, to introduce the chief guest of the day, Dr. Navjot Kosa ma'am.
Dr. Navjot Khosa, hailing from Batinda, Punjab, an IAS officer, is well known for securing the 95th rank in the civil service examinations. In May 2020, she was appointed as the District Collector of Trivandrum Government of Kerala. Initially, she began her career in public administration as an assistant collector in Thrissur. Later, she became a sub-collector in Talasheri and then the Food Safety Commissioner. The administrative officer served as the Managing Director of Medical Services Corporation and the National Ayush Mission, Kerala, before she was appointed as the collector of Thiruvananthapuram. Starting her career as a dentist before becoming an IAS officer, she completed her bachelor's in dental surgery from the Government Dental College, Amritsar, securing a gold medal every year and also remaining the university topper there. A driven and ambitious lady with her unwavering and indomitable spirit, she inspires thousands of young dental students such as us, dentists, and women in general, to not just dream and plan, but also believe and act to accomplish great things in life. Ma'am, I kindly request you to grace the occasion by addressing the gathering.
Respected Dr. B.S. Taha, Chairman for the PMS Dental College, Principal Dr. Rajesh Pillai, Associate Dean Faculty Dr. Sudeep, Rector SUT Medical College Dr. Varghese, the stalwarts of dentistry joining us online, Dr. Mazumdar, Dr. Mahesh Verma, Dr. Ashok Doble, dignitaries sitting on the dais, faculty and staff of PMS Dental College, and my dear students. It always feels like a homecoming whenever I go to a dental college. But it does bring a mix of emotions because on one hand, when I feel that, it'll be very nostalgic to meet the young students and see how the dental fraternity, the dental colleges, what is the atmosphere, and to in fact re-energize myself. I'm also, one part of me is a little scared to face the faculty because my faculty in Government Dental College Amritsar was very, very strict. And whenever I meet principal or chairperson or the other HODs, I still feel I'm a student in the college, and that sense of intimidation will be there inside. But it has been a very warm welcome has been extended to me over here. I was told that the college is planning to celebrate the Dentist Day since it fell on a Sunday. So accordingly, it is being celebrated today. So first of all, I begin with congratulating each one of you, each one of us on this happy occasion of Dentist Day. It does feel very satisfying to have a day earmarked for the field of dentistry alone. And we all know the Indian society, people still put their dental care not on priority and towards the last. Until something is life-threatening, until the disease is unbearable, people still have this hesitation to get their, go for a dental checkup or, have a periodic, regular follow-up with the dentist. In fact, it's a good reminder for all the hardworking professionals of this profession, and also is an occasion for bringing the awareness or bringing the attention to the problems that are in the dentistry or to the improvements that are made in the dentistry. I also congratulate the PMS Dental Science Group because they are completing their 20 years today. It's a remarkable achievement for the district and for the entire region, because students from far and wide are coming here and getting their dental degrees. So I extend my congratulations to the chairman and to the entire PMS group. Having said that, I have not prepared any structured speech today for any one of you, because when I thought that I'm going for a dental college function, as I said, it felt like, okay, it'll be at the end of the day, and I had a very, very hectic day today. So all I want to actually do is just interact with all the students. And I would be very happy to know what exactly do you want to listen from me? Do you want me to speak on dental professional? I think I may not be the correct person anymore to speak on the dentistry. Or you want to know about the IAS, or you want to know, as youngsters, do you want to know about civil services? I'm not very sure. So I would like to put the house open, and you can give me pointers or suggestions. What exactly do you think that the collector should come and speak to you? What exactly do you want to know? So I'm open to any suggestions. Please feel free to whatever you want to say to the collector. Come on, don't be afraid of the faculty so much. So, seriously, I'm not joking, because I really want to know what exactly are in the minds of the young students now. What exactly they want to listen. Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm Akshara Nair. I think a lot of people have this question. They're not sure how to go about it. A lot of people don't even know what it is and how it is. They don't have the motivation, the skills. They don't have the right contacts, the right resources. Ma'am, we'd like to learn from you how you started off, what gave you the motivation to start, what gave you the motivation to continue on this path. We heard that it was your third attempt that got you, that fetched you the 95th rank. So what gave you the motivation to continue down on this path? Because I hear a lot of people lose motivation by the time they reach that position. So what kept you going?
All right. Thank you for that question and making my job a little easier. So for the civil services, as I always say, I don't know many of you would have heard it or know before, but it is always the push and the pull factor. And what motivates you is something that you have to question yourself and find an answer. Is it the glamour of the civil services? Is it that it is a position of power, which is, very wrongly portrayed in the movies? You go there, you do this, you do that with the 100% power and no responsibility. Is that one of your pull factors? It is the attraction. It is the prestige in the society. Or is it the push factor that for some people it is, there is nothing better to do. They feel this is the best profession. They feel a dead end in what they have graduated in. Is it a dream of your parents that you're trying to achieve? These are questions that we all have to seek an answer at some point of our life on our own. So my story began when I was a child, and there was a serial on Doordarshan, Udaan. It was about an IPS officer, a lady cop, and again, very glamorous in the sense that she was going around in her town, in her district, and solving people's problem. And she was like the hero of this program. And it was indeed very, very inspiring. And most of the girls or boys also of our generation, I was born in 1983, of our generation in the 80s, in the early 80s, have been inspired somewhere or the other by that program, which was actually a real life story of an IPS officer, Renuka Chaudhary, if I'm pointing out the name correct. That somewhere stayed in me. And of course, and in childhood, we actually don't know what is an IAS officer, what is an IPS officer. And it was my father who, introduced this term or this dream to me. I was an okay student in school. Apart from the studies, I was also interested in extracurricular activities, speeches, dance, sports, as all of us are during our school times. And in any middle class family, if you're good in school, if you're getting good marks in 10th standard, the most safe reply or the option that your parents give is that you take medicine. That's good for girls, become a doctor, you're bright, you can get into the college and all that stuff. So even though I had in my mind that I wanted to join for civil services, I ended up taking medical stream in 11th and 12th, wrote the exam, I got a rank, and I got admission into GDC, Amritsar, Government Dental College. And in the college, it was a good 4 to 5 years. Again, I was able to do well in studies. But it was actually the college that shaped up my personality a lot. When Sir was mentioning about Dr. Majumdar, I remember there was a national conference of dental students in 2007 or 8, I think. Dr. Anil Kohli, the then DCI president, and Dr. Majumdar were there. And I remember receiving my gold medal from them. So the college used to offer a lot of activities, not just, preparing you professionally, which of course is the prime objective, but also giving a lot of opportunities for leadership, for extracurricular activities, for camps, so many other things. I'm sure all of you are experiencing those things. When I was seeing the very beautifully made video about the college, a lot of competitions you were portraying. There were sports meets. In fact, even now there's a sports meet going in my alma mater. So yeah, all these things actually shape your personality. That is where, when I joined my internship in the same college, when I became an intern, my principal, Dr. Vimal Sikri, he's an endodontist. I hope all of you read his books on conservative dentistry. So he was the principal of my college, and Sir called me in his chamber and asked and congratulated me, and then said, "What next, Navjot? What do you want to do?" So I was still thinking, searching for an answer. It was first or second day of our internship, and you're more excited to be an intern. You're out of that final year, and I said, "Sir, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I am still thinking." So he said, "Do you want to do PG?" I said, "Sir, it is not clicking with me. I'm not very sure." So then he just nudged me and said, and then, "No, I think you should go for civil services. You have the capacity. You'll crack the exam." I don't know why he said that. He never knew that this was one of my dreams, which I had long forgotten. But the moment he said that, it remained in me. It remained inside me. It made me think. I don't know what my professor saw in me, what was his observation for the last 3-4 years, seeing me, how I've evolved as a student or, as a personality. But that one sentence from him changed my entire life. That is the power of a strict faculty that you have over here. And I spoke to my parents, I spoke to my dad, and I said that this is what I wanted to do. This was always my dream. So he said, "Go ahead, fine. If this is what you want to do, if really this is, inside you, you must give it a try." And of course, then I shifted to Delhi. I took coaching and I gave the exam. The first time when I gave the exam, there are 3 steps for this. UPSC conducts the exam, and there are 3 levels to clear the exam. The first is the prelims, second is mains, and third is the personality test, which we also call an interview. So when I cleared the prelims in my first attempt, I cleared the mains in my first attempt, and I gave the interview. So after giving the interview, the interview went well. So I was so confident that I said, "Fine, I'll get the rank or something will come out." And, like this, I was confident. So I did not study for the next prelims. And there's a very short, small time between the final result of the personality test and the next year's prelims. I think 1.5 months, 5 weeks, like that. So when the result came, my name was nowhere in the list. And it was a huge shock. It was a huge learning lesson to never be overconfident. It's not then you are a gold medalist in college and then everything will be a cakewalk. It's not like that. It definitely requires a lot of hard work. And although I kept clearing the levels, but my total overall marks were less than the threshold. So that is why I could not come in the finalists. So with the very upset mind, I gave my second attempt and I could not even clear the prelims because definitely I had not studied. I was not prepared. I was heartbroken. Again, a learning lesson that you should not give up so soon. You should, this exam is so uncertain that you have to give your best, keep working hard. And then I gave my third attempt and finally I cleared the exam and then I got 95th rank and I was allotted Kerala cadre. So that is how it all happened. Now for the exam, yes, it's a tough exam. Everything under the sun is the syllabus. So you can imagine that, yes, it's very, very vast. So when you talk about the standard of the exam, it's not merely that you cannot do it. The reason is that the syllabus is so vast that we just get overwhelmed. As she was rightly asking, that we lose motivation because it actually demands a lot. Because the moment you start seeing the syllabus and you start seeing the number of subjects and number of topics you have to study, definitely it overwhelms you so much that you get anxious and you think you cannot do it. That is why, of course, a little bit of coaching, a little bit of guidance is required to understand where to give emphasis, how to prepare, what is asked in the exam, what kind of questions are asked, and how to attempt it. Of course, not everything can be taught, but you learn, you understand how to prepare for that exam, and then everybody will be having their own strategy. The most important thing is that you should be a smart hard worker, and you should be a quick thinker, and very, very sincere, and determination is needed, because as she was rightly asking, it demands so much, and it is an exhausting exam that one full year you just keep on writing the exam, and at the end of the year you still don't know whether you will clear it or not. So the right motivation inside you, which brings back me to my first point, what actually motivates you to join this exam? One point I missed speaking was that when we were in college, and when this spark had been given to me by my professor then, you all know that in community dentistry, we go in the field and we do outreach clinics, or we do some outreach dental camps. And the most underserved area, of course, is the slums, the colonies. The story everywhere is the same in the country. And when we were in Amritsar, of course, we also went to some colony areas, slum areas, jhuggi jhopri kind of areas. And actually, whenever we were telling them about dental care, we will tell them brushing technique or tell them twice to brush. Before that, the most alarming thing, one family will be having only one toothbrush. People don't even know, because that is not the priority. Why? Because they were struggling for clean drinking water. So there we were going and speaking that, this is the brushing technique. So this was the gap we were having. And whenever we will ask a question to them, whenever we'll tell them, the replies will be like, Sarkar has to do something, the government has to do something. We had given our application to the DC there, to the SP there. So these kind of answers were coming again and again. And I don't know, maybe it was a sign from the destiny or what, but those kind of exposures, it's not that I came from an ivory tower and I didn't know what is poverty. I definitely knew what are the hardships of the people who are below the poverty line. But when you as a student meet or see, or you're trying to build up a dialogue and you understand that how distant or how far we are from the reality, that actually gives you a jolt. And that is the moment when I realized that, I think maybe this is a sign that I have to make my resolve. And this is what I exactly want to do. Who is this person, DC? Who's this person who's the collector? And why he or she is not coming and solving their problem? These kind of small incidences that happened here and there definitely give you the right kind of motivation, which helps you in keep going. It is very easy in this exam to just give up and say, especially for boys, I've understood that Again, I said, if it takes 2 to 3 years, 1 year is of preparation and second year is a full year of writing the exam. So 2 years is minimum. If you don't clear in the first or second attempt, you keep on adding each year. So for boys, what is the problem is that their counterparts who would have opened a dental clinic or who would have written the NDB and is now in a dental school in US, or who has just cracked the PG entrance exam and has got, endo as the PG seat. So that one boy who left that stream and then said that I will write civil services, there's a huge pressure. There's a huge peer pressure. And you feel that, 1 year gone, now second year gone, what will I do? So that kind of anxiety sets in. But if you are determined and clear, why do you want to join these services? Why do you want to clear the exam? That will give you the right kind of motivation. You need to have that right kind of determination and patience inside you. You take the example of girls, mostly we all know 99% of the time, it's the wedding, it's the marriage. Marriages is passing, 23 years, you've completed your college. Many of your friends have got married. You are now 27, still writing for the exam. Don't know whether you'll clear the prelims this time or no. All this happens. Actually, life happens once you step out of the college. Right now, you are protected kids. Your parents and your teachers are taking care of you. Life starts actually the moment you finish your internship and you throw away those hats. That is when reality strikes. So that is when the pressure will start. And when you choose a career or choose a path like preparing for the civil service, which itself is a career in itself, it is very demanding. So you need to have the right kind of motivation. And the moment you reach this platform, you join the civil services, and whichever position you are, whichever chair you're occupying, wherever you are posted, it is a very, very satisfying career or job or a profession to do. It gives you so much of platform, so many opportunities, right from land issues to law and order issues to agriculture to health to education, so many of them. Some of the departments we have not even heard. That is when you are chairing those meetings and you understand how you can take the decisions better, in a better manner, and how you can increase the service delivery, how you can improve the governance, how you can give better services to the place you're occupying or whoever is your target population. It is very satisfying. So my suggestion to all of you would be that whatever career you choose, I'm speaking only about civil services and a little bit of dental life since I have an exposure in that, but whatever career path you choose, be it opening a dental clinic, being again writing a postgraduate exam, or going abroad, whichever stream you choose, be very clear. Why do you want to do that? Most of the youngsters, we feel after 5 to 7, 10 years of service, 10 years of whichever profession they chose, depression sets in, unhappiness sets in, sadness sets in, that what I am doing. You have to be very clear and you have to keep motivating yourself. All the professions are good. All career paths are good. It is how you take it, how you implement it. What are your goals, or what are you expecting, or what is the outcome you're expecting out of it, which will definitely change it. Mostly people also ask, what should we do to prepare? So any one of you who is thinking of joining the civil services, you may start from your internship period is the correct time, because before that, the dentistry professional exams are also very, very demanding. It is very necessary. Whatever you're doing, if you are now in third year or fourth year, you give your best there. So there's no point in saying that in the evening 2 hours, I'll start the civil services preparation. There's no point in doing that. Whatever you're doing right now, finish it off well. And then if you've decided in your internship that you want to do you want to write the exam, of course, a little bit of guidance you would be needing here and there. But what I would like to tell you at this point of time is actually regarding your soft skills. Even if you are opening a dental clinic, how do you deal with your patients? We have seen this problem in the youth of today. It may not be pinpointing to any one of you, but we do see that the social connection the youngsters of this generation are making, they're all more into their own social world. And social media is one of the most and the biggest culprit in that. the soft skill of our youngsters actually needs a lot of improvement. How do you handle a patient? How do you talk to a person? It is as simple as when we get when we go to the field and meet any common person, how do we interact? It's all very same. It is all basic skills, that interpersonal skills that we have to learn and we have to imbibe and try to inculcate amongst ourselves. Second important thing which I feel that is very important to crack any exam is a reading habit. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are reading a particular kind of books. It could be any autobiographies or biographies or any kind of management books, self-help books, whatever you like, but inculcate a habit of reading. The exam does demand a lot of time from your end to invest and study. So it will not come immediately, but we being all dental students, we know whenever we are preparing for our exams also, we do definitely, it's very demanding, especially the final year, 8 or 9 subjects, I feel. And you have to start inculcating. The exam, the result or the key for civil services is not simply just mugging few subjects and writing the exam. It is an overall personality exam. This brings to the last point of personality test, interview test. So mostly people say what I can learn in a month's time. So our people from where we learned and how we prepared, suppose you feel that you are a little weak in English, or you get anxiety in speaking to a group of people, especially in front of seniors or people who are well accomplished in their profession. So that is something that you cannot learn in a day, or that is not something that you can learn in a month's time. If you very well know that civil services is what you want to crack, your ultimate aim is to also appear for the interview and get the exam cleared. So for that, what all is required, that you have to start from today. That is why I was coming to the point that college shaped my personality. Definitely my college shaped my personality. Whatever I became, whatever I came out of it, how I handled myself in the interviews, how I handle sometimes things even now, all that confidence, all that exposure came to me through my college years. These are the building, transformative years of your life, of your career. Whatever you learn, unlearn, imbibe in these years is going to shape your personality in life all throughout. So this was a little pep talk I have given to all of you in a very unstructured manner. I hope some of you would find it useful. And it's not just for civil services, it's not just for dentistry. Whichever profession, whichever career path you choose, always try to give your best, have very clear motivation of why you're doing something, and always respect your parents and your teachers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for such inspiring words. Now, on this joyous occasion, it is indeed with pride in our hearts that we announce the giving away of the Legends in Dentistry Award for the first time in the history of PMS College of Dental Science and Research to individuals who have proved themselves to be stalwarts in dentistry.
With their exemplary feats achieved in every sphere of dentistry, ranging from teaching to practicing and taking on leadership roles, PMS Dental College wishes to felicitate such individuals of high stature.
We'd also be giving away certificates of merit and cash prizes to postgraduate toppers from all dental colleges in KUH's MDS examinations 2021. We'll now go on to address some guests of honor, starting with Professor Dr. Divyendu Majumdar, the Honorable President of Dental Council of India. He completed his bachelor's in dental surgery from Calcutta University in 1979 and his master's in the Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics from Banaras Hindu University in 1983. Starting out as a clinical tutor, he rose to the ranks of associate professor, head of department, and finally served as a principal of Dr. R. Emma Dental College and Hospital. He is now the professor and head of Department of Dentistry at Calcutta Medical College and has also been conferred Professor Emeritus by Tirthankar Mahavir Dental College, Moradabad.
a former long-standing president of IDA West Bengal branch, DCA West Bengal branch, as well as Federation of Operative Dentistry of India. He is now a member of National Board of Examinations. Being the president of DCA, Professor Majumdar sir has taken abundant steps for the betterment of dental profession in India, some being the implementation of the revised Dentist Code of Ethics, introducing CCTV live streaming of all dental colleges, formation of digital library for the betterment of dental education, among several others.
It is indeed an inexplicable privilege to have a personality of such stature and accomplishments in our midst on this occasion. And for your exceptional achievements, sir, we'd like to call upon Dr. P.S. Taha, sir, to felicitate you with the Legends in Dentistry Award. We would now like to invite Dr. Dibyendu Majumdar, sir, to enlighten us with his knowledgeable words.
Unmute, Dada, unmute. Unmute, Dada.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Is it okay?
yes.
Good evening, everybody. And respected chief guest, I'm very happy to know the year I passed MDS from Banaras Hindu University. The same year our chief guest has born. And what should I say? I don't know. Chief guest's teachers was my friend, starting from Ravi Kapoor, Bimal Sigri. We are still in touch. Of course, Ravi Kapoor is no more. And I had a repeated opportunity to visit the Government Dental College of Amritsar. Now, to be a very frankly, dental profession is a noble profession. It cannot be equated, either dental or medical. It is a noble profession. It cannot be equated to any other profession. Till death, everybody will know it. So, dentistry is such a, that Taha was telling, we are very lucky to have dentistry. Because of the dentistry, myself, Ashok Dhoble, Taha has opened a college, and also Mahesh Verma became the vice principal ultimately to this university. So we both down to the dentistry that we are, whatever we are today is for the dentistry only. Now coming to this PMS college, I know Taha from a long time back. Probably, if I am not wrong, Taha is a batchmate of Mahesh Verma. Am I right?
Senior, but yes, batchmate in
Yes,
MDS.
yes. They are very close, and Taha is the best part of Dr. Taha. He is attending every international conference in the world, and he took the best equipment and best.
I think, Dibyendu, your internet got frozen.
owing to some technical difficulties. We'll be moving on to the next person. Now coming to Dr. Mahesh Verma, sir, Vice Chancellor, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University. Dr. Verma graduated with a degree in dentistry, BDS, from Government Dental College, Thiruvananthapuram, and secured his master's degree, MDS, from the same institution, specializing in prosthodontics. He joined the Institute of Dental Sciences of Maulana Azad Medical College and became the head of the institute in 1995. He also did advanced training in prosthodontics at the State University of New York, Buffalo.
He is the incumbent director principal of Maulana Azad Institute of Dental Sciences. Dr. Verma helped to develop MA ideas from a dental school of mere proportions into a center of excellence. The government of India awarded him in 2014 with the Padma Shri, that is the fourth highest civilian award for his contribution to the fields of medicine. Not just that, he is also a Dr. B.C. Roy awardee and National Science and Technology awardee winner.
Dr. Verma has also been involved in professional and academic organizations. He is the president of the Delhi unit of Indian Dental Association, the India and Sri Lanka chapter of the International College of Dentists, and the Indian Academy of Restorative Dentistry. He was a vice president and an invaluable member of
নেটটা
the,
কেটে গেল আমি যখন লেকচার দিচ্ছি ঠিক আছে
of the Dental Council of India, former president of the Indian Prosthodontic Society, and the former vice president of the Indian Academy of Dental Educationists and the Indian Society for Dental Research. He also holds the position of the registrar of the Delhi Dental Council. He serves as honorary advisor to the Armed Forces Dental Services, Ministry of Defense, and as an international advisor to the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow, UK. For the sheer excellence he has exhibited in the field of dentistry, he is being awarded the Legend in Dentistry Award 2022.
I invite you, sir, to speak a few words.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Chief guest, Dr. Navjot Khosa, IAS, District Collector, Thiruvananthapuram. Chairman, PMS Dental College, Dr. P.S. Taha. Dr. Rajesh Pillai, Principal of the College. My colleagues here, Dr. Divyendu Mazumdar, President, Dental Council of India. Dr. Ashok Dhoble, Secretary General, IDA. My teacher, Dr. I. Varghese, Rector, SUT Medical College. All the faculty, Dr. Sudeep, Dr. Swati Anand, Associate Deans, all the rank holders, awardees, staff and students, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a pleasure for me to be connected to my Shiksha Bhumi, Kerala. And it is so coincidental that your collector, Madam Navjot Khosa, came from Bhatinda to Kerala, and I came from Bhatinda to study dentistry in Kerala because my father was with railways, and at that time he was posted at Bhatinda, and I had my education 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th at Bhatinda itself. So I'm really very reminiscent and reminded of a lot of fond memories of Trivandrum and Kerala. At the outset, let me congratulate your alma mater, PMS Dental College, for creating a niche in the country's dental arena, as Dr. Divyendu Mazumdar just now said about it. In a very short span of just about 2 decades, it has been in the forefront and kind of a trendsetter, as Dr. Taha said that it was the first self-financing college in Kerala, and I think after that there were nearly about 20 institutions. So it is like a trendsetter, and I think it has some landmark achievements and many firsts to its credit. I'm not going to state what all accomplishment, but all this has happened. And again, Dr. Mazumdar also said, I know that it is solely the efforts and dedication of its founder, Dr. P. Shahul Taha, because that has been the reason that government of Kerala and many other bodies have bestowed so many awards, so many accolades, so many recognition for his services, for his contribution, which he has made, and not only in dentistry, but in healthcare. He runs a very state-of-the-art center in Abu Dhabi. And I think it is his sheer grit and determination which has nurtured it to an exceptional academic institution. I would also like to congratulate him for his numerous philanthropic and social contribution for the cause of society, because I know he was quite active during COVID times, and he has done a lot of charity and a lot of social work, even during that time and prior and later to that. It has been my privilege that I have spent many years together at Dental College Trivandrum and a PD hostel where we were pursuing MDS together, and later as a friend, as a colleague at Dental Council and many other fronts. While accepting this legendary award, I am really thrilled and overwhelmed to receive this great honor, as this is not just recognition to me. I feel it is to all my teamwork. When you come up in a profession, as our chief guest said, that it is so many people, which lead you wherever you are. And with deep appreciation and humility, I accept this honor. It's always said that accolades always come with its share of hope and expectation. Every time one is conferred with a recognition, one gets weighed down, your shoulders droop down, because receiving an honor from your peers, from your professionals, from your colleagues, I think that is the greatest recognition and a matter of great joy, because a lot of people will recognize you, but when your own professional colleagues recognize you, I think that is most satisfying and more joyful. Although such distinct recognitions is endorsement of your whatever little you have done, but it also adds more onus on your shoulders and gets the expectation higher from your followers, from your associates, from your colleagues. It's also an occasion to reflect back and thank all those who have supported you to reach this far. Your colleagues, your team, your peers, your colleagues in the Dental Council, in IDA, Indian Dental Association, your teachers, and I think most importantly, your family. You remember your chief guest said that your dad, which nurtured you, which motivated you, which said, okay, do beta, whatever you want to do, whatever you desire to do, go ahead. I think that is the most important thing. Your family, that becomes pillar of your strength, because without them, this journey would have been impossible. They all have assisted you to reach here this far. And so this recognition belongs to each and every one of them. And for me, especially in Kerala, because I studied in Kerala, I owe it so much to this land of Kerala, because I had my education, graduation, post-graduation here, and that has really catapulted me to this level, reaching Vice Chancellor of Delhi's one of the biggest universities. So it's very humbling and a very humbling experience, and to rekindle and refuel you to continue working and bring further glory to your profession. Let me take this opportunity to thank the entire leadership of PMS Dental College and Research Center, especially its chairman, Dr. P.S. Taha, and all the faculty, all the jury who considered us worth of this award. It is said that it is not the joy that makes us grateful, it is the gratitude that makes us joyful. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mahesh sir, for such profound words of wisdom. Now, we'd like to go back to Dr. Dibyendu Majumdar sir, as he got cut mid-speech. Sir, we request you to continue with your speech.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. we
Can you?
can.
Yes, fine. Now I am coming to Dr. Taha's these things that I will request Dr. Taha to send me a 1-minute video, especially for the comprehensive clinic and his outreach clinic. Because I had a 2 meeting with the Ministry of Health, with the Honorable Health Minister, which I was there for 2 days with the Health Minister, and before also. We are coming out just like Kerala model, 4.5 years of BDS course. And along with that, we are going to take a serious action, mainly some of the things competency based, credit based, and the soft skill, which has been already, I will say, my student, our chief guest, that is very important today for each and every student in the country. And the comprehensive clinic is very important. I can remember number of conference when I made it. Taha himself has told we have to come out this, and ultimately I think another 1 or 2 years, the 4-year half-year course, 1 year your internship, then it is coming as a comprehensive clinic and the competency-based and the credit-based exam. And there will be it is a formal meeting in the council among all the stalwarts of the education stalwart in the country, that we have a 9 semester, just like equated with the MBBS, 9 semester for university exam. So very soon we are going to submit our data by passing the council, by the members to the Honorable Health Minister. This is one part. Another part, just to tell you, that in the council, the highest tenure was the Dr. Bali, but like 11.5 years, but it was a break. So I am fortunate enough to, by the members, that continuously from the 2 months, I'm the only person continuously become nearly 11 years as the President Dental Council of India. And I always feel, probably you can recall, there is dental surgeon cannot give the death certificate, but the homeopath Ayurveda can give the death certificate. After making understand to the minister in 2012, now dental surgeon can give also the death certificate when he is treating his own patient, right? So these are the some of the steps we have taken from the council, and I hope very soon, Dr. Taha, the way he is roaming around the world, this college will come one day, one of the best college, private self-financing college in the country. So thank you very much, Dr. Taha, and your whole team for honoring me, as well as keeping up your college in such a high standard. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for such wonderful words. Now coming to Dr. Ashok Doble, sir, Honorable Secretary General, Indian Dental Association. Dr. Ashok Doble completed both his bachelor's and master's from the Government Dental College, Mumbai by 1985, a practicing orthodontist and former advisor to the Department of Public Health and Medical Education, Government of Maharashtra. He has been a member of the Dental Council of India and FDI, World Dental Federation Honorary Executive, Secretary of Commonwealth Dental Association, Honorable Member at the American Dental Association, and a Fellow at the International College of Dentists. He is at present Honorable Secretary General of Indian Dental Association.
A long-standing member at Indian Dental Association, he has introduced a slew of successful ventures that bear testimony to innovative initiatives, especially the preparation of IDA protocol for COVID-19 and formation of IDA COVID-19 Warriors team. In recognition of his exemplary achievements and contributions to the field of dentistry, PMS Dental College felicitates you with the Legends in Dentistry Award, sir.
With that, may I invite you, sir, to enlighten us with your knowledgeable words.
Very good evening to all of you. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Navjot, Collector of the Trivandrum, Dr. Taha, Director of the PMS Dental College, Dr. I. Porgis, Principal, Dr. Devendra Majumdar, President, Dental Council of India, Dr. Mahesh Verma, Vice Chancellor, Delhi University. Today, I am really happy when Dr. Taha spoke to me 4 days back, whether it is possible to come. We are going to have the Dentist Day celebrations. And on the occasion of the Dentist Day celebration, we would like to honor you. That time I told him really whether I deserve for this, because Lifetime Achievement Award is something different, and what is the kind of the means contribution to the whatever is possible for me to carry out the work in last 15 years. Just it is the one drop in the ocean. And for me, you are rewarding me as giving lifetime achievement award. This is an additional responsibility to carry out more work in the future. And I told him I won't be able to come today as I have some other commitment here. So he told me, you be on the virtual, we can do that. I'm really thankful, Dr. Taha. I know you last more than 20 years. On the various occasions we have met, and you have also visited IDA office. And I have seen the enthusiasm what we have, to work for the dental profession. As rightly he was said that you moved from number of attend all the times of the conferences. And you have shown keen interest. Another in the last year when IDC took place in Trivandrum, by supporting it by great way to the Indian Dental Conference in Trivandrum. And your keen interest in how to enhance the professional activities, how to enhance the profession, and same time, multiple things you have handled in such a way, really very, very creditable. I visited your dental institutes. I saw the kind of the clinics, the arrangements, and same time, I interacted with the number of students. They were very, very happy. They're quite impressed about your entire institute. I was also highly impressed the way the institute has come up and the kind of the education is rendering, giving to the students. And once again, I would like to thank sincerely for giving me this Lifetime Achievement Award. And thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai IDA.
Thanking you, sir, for these profound words of wisdom. Now moving on to Dr. I. Varghese, Rector, SUT Academy of Medical Sciences. Dr. I. Varghese, sir, completed both his bachelor's as well as master's in dental surgery from Government Dental College, Trivandrum. He went on to become the principal of Government Dental College, Kozhikode, retiring in the year 2010. Later, he worked as a controller of examination and registrar at Kuhas, Thrissur, and dean of PSM College of Dental Sciences.
He is presently the rector, SUT Academy of Medical Sciences, Vattapara, Trivandrum. Recognizing his contributions to the field of dentistry, he was conferred the Best Doctor Award by Government of Kerala and the Best Teacher Award by Malayalam Manorama. A decorated individual, he was the National President of Indian Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology, State Secretary, IDA Kerala branch, and also the past President of Dental Council of Kerala. It is an absolute honor to have you here amongst us today, sir, and to felicitate you with the Legends in Dentistry Award. I humbly invite you to speak a few words, sir.
Chairman of the PMS Dental College, Dr. P.S. Taha. Today is our chief guest, respected Collector of Trivandrum, Dr. Navjot Khosa. Principal Dr. Rajesh Pillai, Associate Dean Dr. Sudeep and Dr. Swati, award recipients Dr. Divendra Majumdar, Dr. Mahesh Verma, Dr. Ashok Doble, my dear students, faculty members, ladies and gentlemen. At the onset, let me thank our chairman, Dr. Chairman Dr. P.S. Taha and his team for selecting me for this award. Now being the Dentist Day of 2022, I just want to share one of the motivating speech by our collector, which was she delivered it in a meeting of the IAS aspirants. As she told in her speech, there is a motivation is there for everything. Who is the motivator? The faculty members, the parents, the books and the media. How many of us are motivated, whether to become an IAS, whether to become any this thing? After the motivation, you should have an aim. You should have a vision. When we ask a 10th class student, what is your ambition? If you ask the final year media student, what is your aim? It should not be there. You should have an aim. You should have a vision and work for your vision. Hard work is there. These are the three most important things. That is motivation, either your parents, faculty, books, or media. And second, you have got a wish. You should have a vision or an aim, and you work hard for the vision. Mind you, dear students, if you work hard, victory is yours, not mine, not anybody's. I will tell you one more example of a person who did MDS with me and who was a faculty in Government Dental College, Trivandrum. Later, he went abroad in the year 1987 or 88, I think. And he worked really hard. After 2 years, I asked, hello, how are you? We are very fine. This Gulf country, those days is very glorious and all these things. Then he was telling to me, it is not like that. I start my clinic at 9 o'clock in the morning, work up to 2:30 and take a 15 minutes nap. And then come at 4 o'clock, work up to 11 o'clock. In Gulf countries, people work at 6 o'clock and the patients will come up to 11 o'clock. And he cleaned the entire clinic and do the mechanical work and sleep at about 2:33. It is none other than your chairman, Dr. P.S. Taha. That is why he is like this. He's a very hardworking, and for starting this college in 2005, I was also involved. Very hardworking, every day hardworking. Now, because of his hard work, this institution is one of the best colleges in the country of India. I know. I have visited most of all colleges. But this much ambience and building, I think no other college is there. So I thank the Taha for his untiring work, hard work to make this institution one of the most important and more successful dental college in the country of India. Once again, I thank the organizers for bestowing me the legendary award, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for such wonderful words. Now, moving on to felicitate the university rank holders in KUHAS MDS examinations 2021. I now call upon Dr. P.S. Taha sir to kindly give away the words.
This year, we are recognizing all university rank holders in KUH's MDS examinations 2021 from different colleges, and it gives us great pleasure in announcing that PMS Dental College stands amongst the toppers of that list by churning out a record of 4 toppers in one single academic year. To appreciate the winners, we are giving away cash awards of 50,000 rupees to all first rank holders, 30,000 rupees to all second rank holders, and 20,000 rupees to all third rank holders.
I now call upon the first rank holders, beginning with Dr. Anjana, Department of Prosthodontics, PMS Dental College.
Dr. Revati Krishna, Department of Oral Pathology and Microbiology, Government Dental College, Kozhikode.
Dr. Arun Bosco, Department of Orthodontics and Endofacial Orthopedics, Mar Basilius Dental College.
Dr. Amrita Murali, Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology, Government Dental College, Trivandrum. Dr. Vaishak Krishnan S., Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, KMCT Dental College. Dr. Ramya A., Department of Oral Maxillofacial Surgery, Government Dental College, Kottayam. Dr. Shaima Syed, Department of Periodontics and Preventive Dentistry, PSM Dental College. Do we have a representative for Dr. Shaima Syed? Moving on to the next person, Dr. Shabna GS, Department of Public Health Dentistry, Government Dental College, Kottayam. Dr. Megha Grace Varghese, Department of Periodontics, Pushpagiri Dental College, Tiruvalla.
Now moving on to the second rank holders, Dr. Rashmi PG, Department of Periodontics, PMS Dental College. Dr. Shruti R., Department of Oral Pathology and Microbiology, Government Dental College, Trivandrum. Dr. Dan Thomas, Department of Orthodontics, Government Dental College, Trivandrum. Dr. Suryakala M., Department of OMR, Government Dental College, Kottayam. Dr. Shari S., Department of Prosthodontics, Government Dental College, Trivandrum. Dr. Nishana K., Department of Conservative and Endodontics, Government Dental College, Kozhikode. Dr. Launa Titus, Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Assisi Dental College. Dr. Sangeeta J. Kadavan, Department of Pedo and Preventive Dentistry, PSM Dental College. Dr. Najumnisa Kipi, Department of PhD, Government Dental College, Kottayam.
Beginning with the third rank holders, Dr. Mebi, Department of Prosthodontics, PMS Dental College. Dr. Georgie P. Zakria, Department of Oral Maxillofacial Surgery, PMS Dental College. Dr. Christina Sabu, Department of Oral Pathology and Microbiology, Government Dental College, Kottayam. Dr. Satya Reshmi, Department of Orthodontics, Government Dental College, Kozhikode. Dr. Miggy Johnson, Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology, Government Dental College, Kottayam. Dr. Shah Joharis, Department of Periodontics, Government Dental College, Trivandrum. Dr. Rinku B, Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, Government Dental College, Kozhikode. Dr. Rasana K, Department of Periodontics, KMCT Dental College. We'd like to move on to the next person, Dr. Rizwana AM, Department of Periodontics, Anur Dental College.
Now moving on, we would like to give away prizes to our oral and maxillofacial PT training for participating and winning at the National Max Face Challenge.
The first prize has been backed by Dr. Josina James Abraham, Dr. Matthew Joseph Turtle, Dr. Ahmed Harris. They've all going to receive 10,000 rupees each. second prize has been backed by Dr. Georgie P. Zakria, Dr. Rakhi Suresh, Dr. Sumaya Begum. They're all going to receive rupees 5,000 each. It gives us great pleasure to announce that PMS Dental College is donating a television to Wettinad Government Homeo Dispensary as a token of appreciation for providing homeo preventive medicines during COVID outbreak. Now, I'd like to call upon our beloved Dr. P.S. Taha, sir.
I would now like to call upon our beloved chairman, Dr. P.S. Dahasa, to kindly give away the memento to our chief guest, Dr. Navjot Khosa ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Moving on, we'd like to present a memento to our guest of honor, Dr. Aip Varghese, sir. And for that, I'd like to request Dr. P.S. Taha, sir, to kindly do the honors. Thank you, sir. We request all the dignitaries to kindly remain seated now. Now, I'd like to invite Dr. Umair, Professor Emeritus, Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, to kindly give the felicitation speech.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Navjot Khosa, beloved guest of honor, Dr. Aip Varghese, Chairman of this college, Dr. Taha, Principal of this college, Dr. Rajesh Pillai, dignitaries, owner of the dais, professors, and head of the departments of this college, UG and PG students, my dear friends. A very good evening to you all. Today, we are celebrating the National Dentist Day. I am extremely happy to be here with you for celebrating this year's Dentist Day. Why this Dentist Day is celebrated? To recognize and promote and to find the eminent pioneers of this profession and to honor them. That is the purpose of this Dentist Day. And also to create awareness among the public regarding the dental health and oral health. Coming back to the history, as the dentist is one of the oldest branch of the medicine, it goes back to 1700. It evolved from filling of the teeth and from extraction of the teeth to major procedures like implants, orthodontic surgeries, then robot surgeries, and many other things in the field of dentistry. It is the nice time to remember the hard work and the sacrifice rendered by our pioneers and their contribution to this profession and to the community. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Taha, the chairman of this college. He is the mastermind and a great visionary of this college. Because of his hard work, this institution came to this level. Then to the juniors, to young budding surgeons, they are in great fear regarding their future. I have to tell them nothing to worry about the future. The hope is endless. You can be a good clinician, or you can be a good research fellow, or you can be a entrepreneur in dental industry. If you have skill, you can go to any end. So nothing to worry about the future. I tell you, you should be, that's one tip. You should be ABC. You should be availability, then B for behavior, and C for competency. What is available? You should be available when you start a clinic. You should be available in the clinic at the time you mentioned in the board. Similarly, you should be competent in your field. If you have a skill to do a root canal treatment, you should be able to do it. Then the patients will come to you. Whatever work you should be competent for. Another important thing is that you should be your behavior. You should be polite to your patient. You should be sincere to the patient. Thing is that when a patient comes, if an old patient comes, you think that this is your own mother or your father. Similarly, when a child comes to you, consider the child as your own child. If you are treating how your child, in that way you have to treat that patient. In that way you have to be your character. I'm not prolonging my speech. You are all eagerly waiting with bated breath for the cultural programs going to be here. I wish this institution all the success. I'm sure that this institution, now it is the best institution in Kerala. In near future, it will come to one of the best institutions in India. I thank all the staff and students of this college. I wish this institution all the best and all the success. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. I now invite Dr. Swati Anand PJ, sir, Head of Department, Public Health Dentistry, Associate Dean Clinics, to render the vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Navjot Singh Khosa, IAS, respected Chairman, Dr. P.S. Taha, Guest of Honor, Dr. Divendra Mazumdar, Dr. Mahesh Verma, Dr. Ashok Dobde, Dr. Ipo Varghese, sir, our Principal, Dr. Rajesh Pillai, sir, Dr. Sudeep, sir, other honorable guests on and off the dais, my colleagues and dear students. Yes, finally, the time has come for me to express my elegant vote of thanks to each and everyone gathered here and join hands to make this day even more cherishing. On behalf of management and all students, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Navjot Khosa, IAS, District Collector, Trivandrum, who is also a dentist, for taking her precious time out and consenting to be the chief guest. Ma'am, indeed, your words has inspired us all, and I'm pretty sure that your esteemed presence here set colorful dreams in the mind of young dentists gathered here. Thank you, ma'am, for having graced this occasion. Thank you very much. Our Honorable Chairman, Dr. P.S. Taha, has been guiding light behind all our activities. He has been gracious enough to direct us in all our endeavors. On behalf of all of us assembled here, I would like to express our deep sense of appreciation to him for the entire support given to the organizing team to make this program a grand success. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Dibendu Mazumdar, Honorable President of DCI, Dr. Mahesh Verma, Honorable Secretary General IDA Headquarters, and Dr. Ashok Doble, Vice Chancellor, Guru Gobind Singh, Indraprastha University, Delhi. It is a proud moment for me and my institution to have you all as our guests of honor. And we feel so privileged to be honored by your virtual presence and kind words. I hope may all your activities aimed at the further development in our community flourish and be truthful. Thank you, sirs. Thank you all. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Aipu Verghese, one of the renowned oral pathologists and one of the greatest dentists we have fortunate to have today with us. And your words were so inspiring, and I wish your presence could even more kindle the flame among our young dentists for a more bright future. Thank you, sir. Now it's time to acknowledge our principal, Dr. Rajesh Pillai, sir. He was always available and kind enough to discuss all the plans and schedules for the day wholeheartedly, and was super supportive in each and every steps, which results of which we are celebrating right now. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your guidance and support. There is no need to specially mention Dr. Sudeep sir, Associate Dean Faculty, one of our favorite professors of this institution. His experience and guidance is always a well-lit lamp for all of us. Thank you, sir, for your valuable presence and support. Next, I would like to thank Dr. Omar, Professor Emeritus, Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Dr. Vinod Moni, Associate Dean Academics, and Dr. Biju, Administrative Officer, for their eminent contributions to the success of this program. I would like to thank the doctors and other staffs from Vetinad Homeo Dispensary, MDS rank holders and their families for accepting our invitation and coming here to join us for this occasion. Last but not the least, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Parameswaran Pillai, the Finance Manager, Mrs. Roshni, the HR Manager, Mr. Sujit, IT Head, and all teaching and non-teaching staffs, administrative staffs, technical section staffs, UG and PG students who gathered here and worked hard to celebrate this day in this most beautiful way and spread light to the evening. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With that, we have come to the end of the official event. I would like to request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Now, I'd like to request everyone to kindly sit back, relax, and enjoy as you witness the creative aptitude, the effervescent spirits, and the mesmerizing range of talents of our dearest undergrad students.